and it's cool. You feel like a cooling sensation. It actually feels like you're rubbing butter on your skin. That's just exactly how it feels on the skin. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to show you how I keep my skin hydrated, wrinkle-free, soft, smooth, and not dry at all. This is a remedy that I personally like to use on my skin. It's a facial mask, so we're gonna whip it up, and guess what, guys? If you're interested in this video, continue watching. And one more thing before I get in the kitchen, if you're new here and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're not gonna regret it, especially if you're looking for smooth, fresh, glass-like skin. Another thing I ask, guys, is that you watch the video to the end. We're making facial mask today. However, we also have our own brand, and we have a variety of facial mask. We have blueberry, we have carrot, we have green tea, we have bamboo charcoal, we have avocado, and what am I missing? And we also have some fresh pink rose mask. So if you're interested in those, visit our website. We're gonna pin them, so look right here. You're going to see a little handbag, or you're going to see view products. You can just click on that and that will take you to our store. Now this mask that I'm making is not in the store, guys, so if you want to try this one, you have to watch the video to the end, and then you will need to make this one for yourself. Now let's get in the kitchen and start whipping this up. To make this recipe, you're going to need some petroleum jelly, also known as Vaseline. You're going to need some oils. I'm going to be using pomegranate seed oil. You can use whatever oil you have. I'm also going to be using some honey, and I'm using raw unfiltered honey. Use the honey you have. My next ingredient is going to be some yogurt. So now, do not click off. Continue watching for the recipe. So today we're going to be using some petroleum jelly, also known as Vaseline. And I'm going to be using a tablespoon of Vaseline. Petroleum jelly is a humectant that locks moisture in the skin. It is used on the skin for hydration. It is also used in slugging. And it is also used for dry, cracked skin. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to melt the petroleum jelly. And I like to call this warming the petroleum jelly up. Petroleum jelly is good for cracked lips, dry ears, dry skin, strawberry skin, and it does not goes into the pores. It sits on top of the skin, and that's how it's locked the moisture in the skin. Now let's melt this petroleum jelly. We're going to take some hot water. We're going to put the petroleum jelly in the hot water, and we're just going to keep stirring. This is going to melt it really fast, and here you can see it have a more cream-like consistency. You can also choose to melt this in the microwave or over the stove top, boiling water, but this is an easy way to melt it. So we're just going to keep stirring it in the hot water, softening the petroleum jelly. So just keep stirring, and you can clearly see the petroleum jelly melting. Now once the petroleum jelly is melted, you'll see, because it's going to be runny like I'm showing here. Take a look at that. That's how you know the petroleum jelly is melted. Let's remove the water. Melted petroleum jelly. There you have it. Now once this is done, I'm going to add some pomegranate seed oil. You can use whatever type of oil you have, and I'm adding about a teaspoon of the pomegranate seed oil, and I'm just going to mix it in the petroleum jelly. Just blend it in like I'm showing here. still very liquefied. We're mixing and we're mixing well. This bowl is still very warm, so this is going to keep the petroleum jelly melted. Next, I'm going to reach for some honey. And this is also a humectant that locks moisture in the skin. So I'm going to be using about a teaspoon of the honey. Pour this in. And now we're going to just blend this in the petroleum jelly. Just keep blending. So we're blending pomegranate seed oil, petroleum jelly, and honey. Just keep mixing, diluting the honey in the mixture. Totally blending honey and petroleum jelly with pomegranate seed oil. Now remember, you can use any of your favorite oil: rosehip seed oil, papaya seed oil, squalene oil, and even castor oil in this recipe. Now once this is done, we're going to move on to the final ingredient. I'm also going to use some aloe vera gel. I'm using the pink aloe vera gel, and I'm using a teaspoon of the aloe vera gel. Pouring this in, and we're just going to blend the aloe vera gel in the mixture. We have petroleum jelly, we have honey, and we have pomegranate seed oil and aloe vera gel. Now we have our final ingredient coming up, and take a look at what I have. I have some yogurt. You can choose to use yogurt, you can choose to use curd, or you can choose to use milk. And I'm going to use, for this recipe, we're using unsweetened yogurt. Do not use sweetened yogurt. I'm using 1 tablespoon of the yogurt. Add in this. Remember, you can use milk, curd. However, I prefer to use yogurt. Plain unsweetened yogurt. And what we're going to do, we're going to mix this in. Totally blending all together. We're blending petroleum jelly, pomegranate seed oil, honey, aloe vera gel, and yogurt. We're making an anti-aging facial mask. A facial mask that's going to keep the skin fully hydrated. A facial mask that's going to keep the skin looking fresher. A facial mask that's going to reduce wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. A facial mask that is good for most skin type. A facial mask that you can use daily on the skin. So now our facial mask is ready. Take a look at this. This is it right here. And now let me show you how to use this on your skin for best result. Now here's an optional ingredient. If you're looking to lighten and brighten the skin, go ahead and add a dash of turmeric powder to the mixture. So here I have our yogurt mask, and you want to start with clean skin. I like to wash my face before, and now I'm going to apply the mask. So I'm going to take a teaspoon of the mask, a loaded teaspoon, and I like to put it in my hands like this. Then I like to just apply it on my skin, and it feels good. This mask is a mask that you can wear on the skin for over 30 minutes, but leave it on for at least 30 minutes. If you're home, just apply it on your skin and go about your daily business, or doing your chores, and just leave the mask on. I like to take this mask down on my neck and décolleté. It feels so smooth, so soft. Look at that. It is just gliding on the skin. So while I'm doing my mask, I'm also doing my under eyes with my eye patches, and these eye patches are so good. You know, if you're short on time, this is how you do. I'm gonna go back in for more, but you really don't need to use more. And I really, really love this. You can also use this on your hands and put it in a gloves. I'm just gonna pack it on my skin. And it's cool. You feel like a cooling sensation. It actually feels like you're rubbing butter on your skin. That's just exactly how it feels on the skin. Now once I apply it on my skin, let me go back down on my neck. Let me just zoom out for you to see how I'm just applying this on the neck and décolleté. Don't forget the back of your neck. Now here's another tip. You can actually use this on your face in the night, just a little bit. If you're going to be doing some slugging, you put a little on your face and you go to sleep with it. Yeah, I'm just making a little style for my thumbnail right now. Let's take the shot. Alright guys, so I have leftovers on my hands and I'm just going to put it on my hands like this. This is also good for your elbows. If you have dry elbows, go ahead and put it on your elbows. It's also good for your knees. Just make the best of it. So I'm going to chill with this for about 30 minutes or so. The honest truth is, guys, I'm going to be wearing this all day. Later on, I'm going to rinse it off, you know, and patch up the video. But you're going to see it like I'm wearing it for 30 minutes. So this is it right here. And I'm also going to wear my eye patches for about 30 minutes. And a mask that is going to dry on the skin. What it's going to do is just lock all that moisture in the skin. That's why it's best to wash your face before. It's going to lock the moisture in the skin, just totally hydrates the skin. But because we use like the yogurt, which is rich in lactic acid, it's also going to have to brighten the skin. We also use the pomegranate seed oil that's moisturizing and is also rich in vitamin C, and also that honey, which is also humectant. So that's why your skin is going to look so refreshed, so younger, and so smooth when you take this off. So I'm going to come back later and show you my result. Now after wearing this on my skin for 30 minutes, take a look. This is what it looks like, and my skin is feeling cool, like really, really cool under this. So to remove it, the first thing I like to do is to wet tissue paper or and towel, damp it, and then I like to just go in. Take a look at that, guys. Shoes, so amazing. So I like to take the tissue paper or on towel, and I like to take off the excess. Remember, we have petroleum jelly in this. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. Just remove the excess. Now once I remove the excess, I'm going to rinse off. And I personally like just to go take a shower right after I remove it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to come back and show you the result. Look how smooth my skin is. My skin is feeling so soft right now, guys. Amazing. So let's go rinse off and come back with the result.